Well, hello guys, hello. Ugh, sorry if my camera placement is not perfect. Whatever. So, today I have this is a new flavor. Zero sugar tropical passion fruit and mango, and it is so good and refreshing.
That does sound good in this heat. It's nice to see that she's at least not doing the ASMR mukbangs anymore. I'm impressed to see what looks like a normal portion of food, unless she will be reaching for those other containers.
And they gave me a whole thing of bread for this. I have Arabic food. I'm sorry some of you prefer Western food, but I don't live in the white bread world anymore, people. 2 should be enough. And if it's not, well, I'll huff and I'll puff. So this is from Salah's dinner. He told me to take a few. So I just took a few falafel and an arayas. And he doesn't eat the grilled peppers. So they're all mine. I have some, I'm gonna put the bread under here. Some waraq inab. Stuffed dolma grape leaves. Yes, please, all days of the week. Put this here. Presentation, people. Okay? Yes, there we go. And I'm piping, and you're gonna get it. Meat hamsat. I hope it's beef, but I don't know about that. Anyway, it looks good. It has tomatoes, meat chunks. It's tikka. It's basically tikka hamsat, yeah.
Sure, it's a ton of food, but at least it isn't the processed fast food she has been eating for weeks straight.
Let's get into it. Bismillah. Let's have a falafel. A pepper. A bite of arayas. Arayas has minced meat in the middle. Some grape leaves. So I have some things I want to talk about today. I want to address my previous video. Oh, I bit my cheek. I want to address my previous video one last time. Maybe that's a sign not to. No, if I bit my tongue, then I would take it as a sign, but this was my cheek. About the content thieving, haters, whatever you want to call it. Although at this point, these people, I don't think they're haters, because I think they're fans at this point.
Sure, I think most haters were rooting for you at some point, myself included. Everyone loves a redemption story, and at first glance it looked like you were just someone really down on their luck. But then the patterns became clear, the true colors started to show, and you turned those that supported you against you.
They're my biggest fans. In particular, the reception from the video. Now, first I want to start by saying, I feel like an ASS because I was getting so many DMs from you guys. By the way, if you guys want to say something to me, I can't guarantee when I'll get back to you guys, but you can do it somewhere here. I'm going to try to start checking more often. So this says tomatoes, peppers, spices, chunks of meat. It tastes lamby. It might be lamb. Let's try. Beauty bite. Very tender. But that is lamb. Yep. And I don't like lamb. I thought it was beef. I'll be right back. Salah gave me more arayas and kutsia, I think, which is fava beans and hummus. Anyway, because I feel bad because I want to let you know how much I felt ungrateful, but I look ungrateful because I look like I don't appreciate the viewers I have, the fans I have, the views I have, the money I make. That's not my point. My point was not crying about how many views I'm getting. If it was just from people not being interested in my content or anything about me, that would be different. Fine, whatever. That's organic, you know, that's whatever. But this is the comment I want to address because few people are saying very smugly, to be frank, I would not watch your comment. I don't like raw dogging your content. I don't like your content. I go to reaction channels to watch them. Really? Really? Okay. So then tell me why when reaction channels, these reaction channels, do any other content, like vlogging, whatever they do, and if I'm not in the title, and if I'm not in the tag, and if I'm not in the thumbnail, or I'm not the subject of the stream or the video, they get no views.
She sure loves harping on FFG for that one driving video. I think Foodie should be grateful that there are reaction channels. Her perfect world scenario where the collective viewers from all reaction channels would go to her channel instead is just not realistic. I think she would be surprised how many would move on and forget about Foodie altogether. Reaction channels are helping her stay relevant in that way.
Doesn't make sense. You're not going there to, like, you know, why not go there and just hang out with them then and watch their content if you like them so much? I want to see their take on what your content is. No, you want to see them make fun of me because there's no take on you eating something. No, that maybe. You can bitch about somebody big eating something bad or they shouldn't all day long. But something like, really, if my content is so boring, that means there's nothing going on. So what is there to discuss? What is there to spin on? No, you just go there to see people be hateful and hate on me because you don't like me. So don't try to make it something it's not. And my point was, these people don't use my content in a fair use way. Some people do. Do I ever talk about those people? No. Some people have legitimate things to talk about. They don't just play my entire video and steal it. There's even one reactor I can't stand, but I'll give him credit where it's due because he doesn't play my entire video. He doesn't even play any of it. He takes screenshots usually and has some kind of thing he talks about. Now, I will say that it's usually petty at this point and really dumb, but it's still not stealing my content. Okay? And if you disagree, I challenge the reaction channels to go out, spend a few hours going out, touching grass, editing, whatever, do a vlog, make it, you have to edit for about at least an hour, 2, and then let me take it and review the whole thing. All right? Let's do it.
You know what, Foodie? That's actually not a bad idea. Not the first part, but you reacting to reaction channels. You've been trying so hard to get your views back up, and something like that would probably help. Would love to see her try to react to FFG again. It was a funny watch the first time.
That's all my point was. It wasn't, oh no, poor me, I only have this many views. It's because I only have this many views because people are stealing my content. That's it. And they've even admitted to that. A few of them. A couple of them.
That's a massive cope. All these mental gymnastics and external factors distract you from what's actually hurting your views, your content. Instead of always looking for who to blame, you should focus on what you can control to fix it.
Now, I want to say, I don't know if this will ever change. I don't know if something can be done about it. What I have to just focus on is those of you who watch me here, who love my content, who send me kind messages like this. Now, I didn't show the name of the person sending them, so I hope they don't mind, but these messages make my day. And they always remind me why I make videos. Of course, everybody on the platform wants to make money off their own content. Certain people want to make it off of mine only. But if you're on YouTube and you're uploading every day, you want to make money. Don't even lie to yourself. We have life goals we want to achieve, and focusing on negativity, things I shouldn't be, are getting me nowhere. And I miss sharing a lot of my life with you guys. I miss doing vlogs. I have to put in a lot of work only to get my content stolen. And like I said, maybe that will change, maybe not. I think if I do put an effort into my life, into my goals, into my content, and leave the rest up to God, I think, you know, so what, the same old haters from when I was in Canada, they don't want to watch me, fine, but I can build a new audience. The hater channels always get the same amount of views. Sure, they're more than mine right now, some of them. They don't have channels that have the potential to really have the personality and the content for that, right? So, and I'm not tooting my own horn. People must find me, to a degree, interesting, whether it's train wreck, wise, whatever, for me to be talked about so much. I will continue to try to improve my content for you guys. A lot of you already really like my vlogs. Behind the scenes, we are planning some travel in the future when it gets colder. And I realized, like, doing trying to do like ASMR. I was like, this is boring. People are not watching those ASMR videos for the person doing them. They just like the sounds and everything. They don't even have to show their face. I like to show my personality. I like to show, you know, I honestly believe that I have a lot of lesson to learn. And that's why I keep making the same mistakes with certain things. I'm not talking about that anymore. But I saw a few comments like that. I'm like, yeah, okay. You love watching the reactors for them and their personality, but you don't watch their videos that are not about me. Alright. But we're not vlog channels. No, because you can't be, because you suck and you won't show yourself. Like, I've seen, they've tried to do vlogs, one reactor. It sucks. And the views show that. So then why don't you watch their vlogs if you're so into their content? They add things to the content. Some people, yes. Some people, no. And it's usually the people who are interesting, that have actual talent to do videos, whether it's artistic or whatever, they transform my content. That's the point I was making, you know, because I want to say this very seriously. I am very, very grateful for the channel I have, what I do have now, for the views I do have already, for my audience, for everything. I'm so grateful. So I didn't mean to sound ungrateful. My point was different than that. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!